Tampa police are far from calling this a case of product tampering. Detectives telling us all options are being considered as investigators look for the source of the drug, which could have come from many different places. Our continuing coverage continues now with Jacqueline and Glaze in our newsroom. Jacqueline?
Tonight I talked with an attorney and a pharmacologist. Both agree that it's just too soon to point the finger at anyone.
Very small, literally, eyedropper fulls can contain a substantial quantity.
And that's why pharmacologist Dr. Daniel Buffington says right now there's just no way to tell how much LSD this Tampa family ingested or at what point they were exposed.
Not being commercially prepared, you have no idea the intensity or the concentration of what you're going to be consuming.
He says before anyone can place blame, more testing must be done to determine the point of origin of the LSD. It could have come from multiple places.
LSD could be a residual on other items. It could have been related to a salad and put on the vegetables.
For instance, if you shake someone's hand and they have traces of LSD on it and then you handle the meat, the LSD could transfer onto the meat without you even knowing it, since it's odorless and colorless.
You could have actually LSD placed in a wide variety of food products or substances, and the effects would be able to be sustained for some period of time. So unless it was in a chemical that would break down the LSD.
Translation: LSD, whether residual or in a solid or liquid, does not lose its potency. But what about the heat from the oven and stove when the LSD was cooked?
It is possible that the heat related to cooking may have actually impacted the intensity or the concentration.
Again, you cannot definitively say unless you know how long the meat was cooked, at what temperature, and what method. With all these possibilities, the case may not point back to Walmart at all.
A singular package is not foreseeable by Walmart that it would be tainted. It may be an issue within the packing house, and then there may be other packages out there.
Again, Walmart has voluntarily handed over some of its meat for testing. We're expecting those results in a couple weeks, and that'll likely tell us just how and where this happened. Linda?
Thanks, Jacqueline. Again, while this case has not been classified as product tampering, there is a long history of tampering cases here in the United States. One of the most famous, the Tylenol tampering case, happened back in 1982. 8 people died after taking cyanide-laced Tylenol. Police never solved that case, but it did lead to the tamper-resistant packaging that we use today. Now, in 1986, 2 people died after taking cyanide-laced Excedrin. Police eventually arrested the wife of one of the victims. And in 1991, 2 people died in Washington state after taking cyanide-laced Sudafed. A 3rd victim survived. Police claimed a husband wanted to collect life insurance. They say he tainted several Sudafed packages to throw investigators off the trail. Now, if you'd like to read the Walmart statement, watch Chief Castor's entire news conference, or read more about LSD and its symptoms, head over to our website, abcactionnews.com.